Welcome everyone. It's 2026. It's F1. We're back. Our podcast is back. AJ and Sogan back again. Predictions. Australia.
Yeah.
We're here.
Woo!
It's been so long, too long to be fair, and yeah, we're back finally. Some actual proper F1 racing on track stuff. Anything, just yeah, the testing wasn't enough nearly, and yeah, we cannot express just how excited are we because we've been talking about it for months, and we're finally here in the new regulations 2026, the first race of the new season, and all the unknowns, all the mysteries that will be untold, and for the first race probably. We have no idea what's going to happen, and no one has,
No.
and we're going to predict something that cannot be predicted. So this is pretty fun. As you can see, we have assembled a new format for this season, and we have some new categories alongside. Obviously, the sprint one is not going to be used in the first race. That's going to be obviously for the sprint races. It's going to be next week, right, for China. So going to be used pretty soon.
Yeah.
But other than that, we have all the categories that we have to fill, and yeah, since the beginning of the new season, I'll grant the first pick to HAX. Your quali top five. Go.
Oh my gosh. My qualifying top five. Now, I think it's well known between everyone that everyone sees the lovely Mercedes as a rocket ship. I'm going one to five, right?
Yes. No,
Yes.
actually, 5-1. So,
Okay. Never mind. I'm going to go in my fifth place pick with the one, the only Lewis Hamilton.
yeah.
Yes, let's go. I love Lewis Hamilton. So I'm glad to have him here. I'm excited for him this season because obviously he much prefers these set of rules. He's put out a lot of posts out there being like, "I'm ready for this. I'm coming back fighting this, that, and the other." So yeah, I'm excited. I'm hopeful. I'm fingers crossed. Going to be going to be a happy chappy. Even a top five's good, right? For after such a awful season,
I mean,
and we'll get on to.
a top five in quali last season would be a pretty good weekend for Lewis.
Oh
So,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And we'll obviously talk about the fact that Ferrari's a rocket ship from the start. In second place, I'm going for Charles. Oh, fourth place, sorry. I'm going for Charles Leclerc. Again, good qualifier is the most important thing here. I do think it'd probably be the second quickest car or third quickest car on the grid. Yeah, I'm sort of hedging my bets on that around qualies. And then my third place pick is Kimi Antonelli. Wait, you're meant to do the other ones, aren't you?
No, you can go the full top five.
Yeah, I forgot how to format this, everyone. It's been so long. We'll have this fixed for next week. My apologies. Kimi Antonelli is going to be very quick this season. He didn't do half bad in Australia last time out, and I think this time it's going to be a lot quicker. Right? I'm excited for him. Yeah, I'm hopeful that he'll be fit and fighting this year. In second place, I'm going to go for Max Verstappen. I don't think we can rule him out this season. I think he'll be phenomenal, as he always is, as much as to my disdain. And I'm not counting him out. I think he has got something under him in that Red Bull, but I guess this will be the first time we really see it in action. But in first place, we're going for the rocket ship, the rocket ship of George Russell. That Mercedes looks like a beast, and apparently they weren't even running the engine at full power in Bahrain or Barcelona. So that's scary for the other teams, if that's true. So we'll see, but I'm excited to see how he does this year as a British F1 fan.
I must be so excited for this season. Really sharing the enthusiasm. Obviously, I don't have any Slovak drivers on the grid, but I can get behind.
Hulkenberg, the Audi could be a super car.
I mean, I could adopt Hulkenberg as a Slovak, but I don't think you just have the right genes for that. I don't know. Okay, when it comes to my top five, I was actually very similar to you. So I made one little change so that we're not completely similar. Uh, okay, my fifth place is Lando Norris. So I have a first McLaren in our entire prediction so far. I feel like McLaren is gonna be better than people expect. I don't think it's gonna be like the dead last of the top four. I think it's gonna be pretty competitive.
Yeah.
Especially in qualifying, Lando is especially quick. He's one of the quickest drivers on the grid, and yeah, I feel like could be definitely in top five. My P4 is Lewis Hamilton, so higher than yours actually. I have quite a belief in Lewis. Even last year wasn't that bad. He was like within 2/10 of Charles in his first quali in Ferrari, so I think that was pretty good. And this year you can only build on that. Completely new cars for both of them, so there's pretty much no advantage for Charles in this case. So I feel like Lewis could potentially beat him in the first qualifying phase. That's just one of those predictions out there, but I really think it could happen. My P3, this was one change I had to make. I've got Max Verstappen. P3, just like you, I feel like can rule him out. It's Max, and I feel like the Red Bull could be pretty quick. We didn't expect it to be that quick, especially with a completely new engine that they built for the first time with Ford. It looks like it's way above expectations and pretty reliable too. So it'll be interesting. There's the title fight potentially. But we'll see. I have Antonelli in P2 and Roger Russell in P1. No surprise there. I also think that Mercedes will be very quick and potentially the quickest car from the get-go. Originally, I had the exact same top three as you, but I changed it a little bit to make it different. Yeah, I feel like Mercedes is going to be rapid, but not that much. I feel like they could be beaten. Need a perfect lap like Max can do. Obviously, we know he can. And yeah, a pretty similar qualifying from us, but I feel like it will
Once
differ.
again, we are seeing your British bias coming out. All last season, you had British bias, and we're already seeing it this season. 3 British drivers in the top 5. I don't know. I don't know at all. You'll call me British bias through the season, but we all know who the true master of bias is, and it's you, good sir. It's
Yep.
you. It's good to see, apart from our number one, that we were picking all different people.
Yep. I have one more Brit and then you. So yeah, the true title of the British Bias King. That's me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and you had it last year. You rated them higher than me on average.
you gotta catch up. You gotta like actually represent your British bias because it's kind of lacking right now.
Yeah, well, I'm about to. I'm about to. Right,
Okay.
our race top 5. Let's do this one at a time this time, like it's meant to be. In my 5th place, I am going to go for Max Verstappen.
Okay, it's call some P2 to P5, or is it like a separate prediction?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so now we go one by one.
Yes, one by one.
Okay, sorry. So, okay.
Sorry, I messed up the regular bit. By the way, the new text looks very cool.
Thank you. I've changed some things a little bit here and there, and yeah, the teams have new colors. Some of them, like Red Bull,
Oh,
for example,
beautiful.
so blue and yellow. So I feel like it fits pretty well. It's now a pretty blue Red Bull, other than the matte, like really dark blue that we've used to see. Like
Yes.
it's more blue this year, so I feel like it fits pretty well. Okay, my P5 in the race is Oscar Piastri.
Oscar Piastri.
Yeah,
Very nice.
I know the Australian curse and so on, but I just feel like he could have a decent race in this whole Grand Prix with another podium, but much better than many people expect. Which I've seen people expecting him to get pole positions and so on. I don't know what Tommy was thinking on the P1 podcast, but I mean, I'm not against it. Piastri is one of my favorite drivers. I would like to see that, but yeah, not that much of a believer in McLaren. I feel like they would be good, but not that great. Uh, yeah.
Another year for you to be heartbroken as a Piastri fan. My P4 is Lando Norris.
Okay. Jumps well, 2 places minimum from the qualifications. Interesting.
Well, I think this more is just a random pick. I can't lie.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, my P4 in the race is Lando Norris as well.
Oh,
4 or 5. Uh, yeah, a little bit of lack of a Ferrari, but you'll see.
my P3 is going to be Lewis Hamilton.
Okay.
I would love it. I'd be so happy. A podium after a year.
This is interesting because we have picked the same as well. I was picking up on Lewis
Ah,
podium in the first race of the season. I think looks like we were picking the same so far.
I don't think it's going to be the same now. Mine is Gilles Leclerc.
Yeah, it isn't. You're right. See that you have only one Mercedes there. Interesting. Uh,
Yeah.
to be fair, I also have one Mercedes, but I have George Russell in P2.
Oh, interesting, interesting. I'm just gonna go. I wanna make a shout out there. I think the Ferraris are gonna be they're super powered off the line, and I think it's gonna take a long time for the rest of the teams to catch up. And I think that's my big reasoning behind that. But I think I actually think they'll probably come out in front of Russell as well. But I think that super powered Mercedes will pit early and then re-overtake them. That's why Russell is my number one.
And I don't know what's gonna happen to the racing itself because it's gonna be all they're just super new to everyone. All the pit
Oh,
stops and
have
so
you
on.
seen the amount of DRS, but it isn't really DRS
Yeah, it's like
anymore? There is
overtake zones or I don't know. What
just
they
the
call them.
entire track is pretty much overtake
Yeah, it's
zone.
gonna be so weird that with all the batteries like being empty. I don't know if you've seen the new chamber video, the uploaded after like 3 years.
Yes.
It's been very interesting because I have no idea what to expect in terms of the Grand Prix itself because it's gonna be so random, like all the teams doing these things for the first time in actual race scenarios.
I'm excited to see if Ferrari do their back wing, and if they do, how many other teams have copied their back wing.
It's interesting concept and probably has some actual advantage because I don't know why would they
They
do
tested
that
it for
anyway.
about 5 minutes though.
I mean, it's interesting. Obviously, we'll see many new and unique innovations as the seasons go on. But yeah, Ferrari could be one of the teams that bring some interesting bits in here and there. Obviously, this one right, first race, first winning of the season. I gotta go with the safe pick. I'm gonna go with Max Verstappen winning the first race of the season.
That's just-
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like with all the Mercedes and Ferrari talks, I just see like a random Max Verstappen going down to turn one, leading, and then just cruising to the end. We obviously could be challenged as well, but I just had the feeling that Max could just surprise everyone and even like disappoint some people who were thinking like he wouldn't be sitting at the top again, but. I just have the feeling that Max will just come out there and win again. Like, yeah, exactly. Like it's just inevitable. And yeah, now that the Red Bull seems pretty quick and reliable, I have no doubts that Max could be a contender this season.
I do
Yeah.
have a question for you though.
Yep.
So if you're saying if Max breaks down, your top three is Russell, Hamilton, Norris.
Okay, that I haven't predicted Max
British
to break down.
bias.
I see
There
what
is
you did
a
there. Yeah.
British bias in the building.
Look, it's difficult to not take British drivers because there's so many of them right there, right?
Right. On to our extra categories. And to begin with is Driver of the Weekend. Now, this goes to our best driver of the entire weekend. And I'm going to shock you. I'm going for Hajar.
Mm.
Didn't even start the last Grand Prix. Crashed out on his very first Grand Prix. Everyone laughed at him. They're not laughing now. He's in the Red Bull seat, the cursed second Red Bull seat. Can he prove himself this time round? Not crash again and go on to be a great of the sport, a
I
great
mean,
of Red Bull
the
against
bars.
Max Verstappen.
I mean, the bar is set pretty low. Like he has to complete one lap to beat this last year's
Yeah,
result.
exactly. And he will, I think.
I believe so as well. Yeah, he's gonna be very difficult for him to not beat what he managed to do last year. He didn't even start a race. Yeah, he has improved so much. He's got the Red Bull seat now, and yeah, we're all excited to see what he can do and if he can actually like challenge Max. Obviously, that's a very far-fetched idea, but perhaps maybe with the new Rex, right? Like everyone's gonna be in a new car, and even though I don't believe that he can beat Max, he could be making pretty close, at least at the start of the season. Uh, but yeah, that's my driver of the weekend. Instead, I have picked Esteban Ocon from the Haas.
Ogun.
Yes, I feel like Haas could be pretty quick this weekend. At the start of the season, I believe the Haas will have the advantage. Obviously, they're not that great in terms of development over this, well, at the start of the new regulations, like we've seen in 2022. But Ocon, I feel like, is always done well in Australia, alongside Fernando Alonso. But obviously, Fernando is in the car that I don't have much hopes for, to be honest. So I picked the other driver that I wanted to Esteban Ocon for Australia.
Yes, fair enough. I I'm excited to see the Haas this weekend. But you know who I'm more excited to see? Our garage of the weekend that goes to our best team of the weekend. The best strategic calls, the best uh you know s- work that's been done on the car, this, that, and the other. And my garage of the weekend goes to a very easy one because we should have no expectations. So I'm going to go for Mercedes because it's a 3 point.
Oh yeah,
It's a
that's
three
a
point.
bit of a cheat code
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's a bit of cheat code.
Yeah,
Because hey, we don't actually know they're the fastest. We're all assuming they are.
they
But
could
when
be.
they're the actual fastest, it's going to be like hell. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, this could be the fastest, but still, what if they DNF during the race because the reliability is also a thing, like inside the new regulations,
I
new engines, and so on.
I really don't think there's too much reliability issues.
We haven't seen the cars being pushed to their limit yet, right? Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's
and
true.
a full race distance on the track, they haven't put these cars on yet because like we've just tested on Barcelona a little bit
But
and Bahrain. Australia is completely different track to Bahrain, and
yes,
we
that's
could
true.
we could
I
also
just
see
think
rain,
these
and yeah, like there's so many variables.
I just think that these engineers have worked very hard to make themselves these incredible engines, and that will, they I'm sure they've already put through a lot of vigorous testing. But the all the engineers except the one that's primarily an aerodynamics head engineer. He focused on making the car look good, and therefore their engine is rubbish. That's also maybe something to do with siding with Honda. Anyway, your garage of the weekend.
My garage on the
I just want to
weekend. I'm
take a
going.
swipe at Aston Martin.
I see, I see. Okay. My garage of the weekend, I'm gonna go full on and on Haas. I feel like they could really back some points this
Yeah.
weekend. Keep in mind that teams ahead of them could turn unreliable or anything. These things happen. Like you could see a crash, like a free car crash in turn one. You don't know what's gonna happen. Like, and these cars may just run out of energy, have lap in. Like, there's so many things we don't know what's gonna happen. It's so exciting. And the hassle, just it's just pure vibes. I feel like they're gonna high and could only get better for them right now.
Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. My blunder of the weekend. Now, this goes to the driver that makes the biggest blunder of the weekend. Now, can I just say, my biggest blunder of the weekend is Fernando Alonso for not retiring. Anyway, my blunder of the weekend is going for to Piastri, Australian curse. Lots of pressure. He made a big blunder here last year. Granted, I just think he got a bit unlucky with the whole rain. But yeah, I wanted to do something a bit different, a bit interesting. I'm going for Piastri, the Australian curse. I love it.
Okay, my blunder weekend. Just to clarify, it's gonna be different. Well, it's gonna differ from my actual predictions. Because this one, like, there's the Australian curse obviously, but there's another curse in Australia, and I'm not sure if you've seen, but the race winner of the Grand Prix retires every time the next season comes around, and it's been like it's been like this like for 4 years now, and
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
yeah, like last time out it was Carlos Sainz who retired because he won the last race, and
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
last year obviously Lando Norris won the first race of the season, and I
Yeah.
think he couldn't blunder this weekend. Obviously, I put him in my top four for the race, but this is a separate one. Just yeah, using the curse to my advantage in this case.
I like it. I like it. It's a good one. Okay, Ferrari of the weekend goes to evidently the worst team. We all know what Ferrari are like. This can be a strategic call. This can be, you know, just building a tractor. This can be screwing over your teammates or your team by doing team instructions. This, that, and the other. And my Ferrari of the weekend is Ferrari. There's so much hype behind Ferrari right now, even we're talking about it. It would be delicious. It would be horrific if it just turned out they are still just as bad as they have been for many a season.
There's some very fun irony in the year for of the weekend for look. I'm gonna do something similar to what I have done for a garage. I'm gonna get a free
Yes,
point and get
this
the
is bad.
Aston Martin for of the weekend because oh my god,
I very much was like, I could do that, but
yeah, because like there's no other team that is like guaranteed to do badly. They're not doing
no,
just
yeah,
badly. They're so like worried that they can't even
this
manage
is
the
an
whole
easy
race
3 point. And also, for the rest of the races, we can't put Aston Martin because it would just be expected, right?
Yeah,
So this
exactly.
is sensational. This is sensational. Well
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
Well done.
Learn from the best.
Thank you. Thank you. I am the best. Right, up next for us is fastest lap. I feel like this is obvious based on everything we talked about. I'm going for George Russell. Again, I think that car is going to be super powered and just no one's going to be able to catch up. I really think we could look at a Mercedes from 2016, from not sorry 2014.
Interesting. It's okay here that fastest lap is also not gonna give you a point in Formula One. It's gonna give you a point here, but yeah, the point for the
Yes.
fastest lap has been removed last year, I believe. So drivers don't have a reason to technically get it, and I don't know if you've seen last year where there were so many random drivers who were getting it, even years
That's
before.
true.
Like you could see anyone get it technically, but obviously the top teams are most likely. I'm gonna give it to a driver that I haven't picked yet in this predictions thingy. Is Charles Leclerc to get the fastest lap. Recently married, so congrats to him. And yeah,
Congratulations.
yeah, it's gonna get the
Yeah.
fastest lap to celebrate that.
Nice. Good man. Good man. Not the win, but the fastest lap. Um, don't you have quite a bias to Leclerc? It's
Mm,
crazy not to see. You're not a bias, but you like him, right?
yeah, it's like one of my top five basically.
Top five. Ooh. Are you
Yeah.
sure not top? Surely top three.
Okay, let me think. It's no, top three not because my first is Hulkenberg, then it's
Yes.
Bortoleto, Piastri, then it's Leclerc, then it's George Russell.
Ah.
So that's my top five.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. Demolition is for the driver that causes the most chaos on track, shall we say? And
Yes.
usually we would put this as Lance Stroll, but none of. Let's be honest, we don't actually expect him to even start.
He's
If
not.
I'm complete.
Yeah, he's not gonna have the opportunity to actually get this award.
So, and you know, famously Alonso's caused had some issues in Australia. Obviously, the Phantom George Russell crash, and then his huge crash when he was at Ferrari, I think. But again, we can't put him. So I am going to go with our rookie, our singular rookie, Lindblad. Now I was just figuring out. Yes, I did it right. Yes, I'm going to put our singular rookie because he is the rookie. He's the rookie this season. It's his first race. Perhaps we could see a Hadjar moment. And there is now a bigger field to contest with, and Australia is quite a difficult track for your first Grand Prix. So yes, avid Lindblad. As much as I think he'll do well.
Okay. Here I've picked a completely random driver that has probably no correlation. He did well last year. I feel like he has had some Australian moments. I'm not really sure. He has had some like crazy race strategies before. That could be like more like the opposite of a good performance here, but yeah, I picked Alex Albon for the Demolition Award. No specific reason, just pure vibes.
Nice. Uh, I like it. I like it. Playing for the vibes. The vibes. Right. It's time for a new section. We just had the Demolition Award, which was new. We're going to get a new one as well. This is our family bold prediction. Definitely our own original idea.
Surely.
So our family bold prediction. I'm going to start. I asked my little brother Max. Max is been into F1 his whole life. He is a staunch Lewis Hamilton fan. He does not like any of the other British drivers apart from Lewis Hamilton. His next favorite driver, funny enough, is Esteban Ocon. He is the most opinionated person I've ever met. He is very much a rabid sports fan. If you get him talking about football and you get him mad, you will be scared for your life. And the same with F1. He was incredibly unhappy that Lando Norris won last year. So a bit of backstory on him. He has gave me his. This is for my first family bowl prediction. I will be going through every single member of my family. Do not worry. I honestly think I could get a new person in every week for this section.
Ooh, interesting.
So we're going to start with him though, and he's gone with no engine failures, only DNF Aston Martin not finishing.
That's very specific. Wow. Okay. So, like, no
Now I don't know what he
mechanical
means
failures
by
at
this,
all.
right? No, he said engine
Oh,
failures.
engine. So specifically engine. Okay.
Yes, but Aston Martin will still DNF, or only Aston Martin will DNF.
Does it count if they like retire in the pit lane or?
Should I? I feel it's safest to put only DNF Aston Martin.
So, okay, so no engine failures outside of Aston Martin.
Yeah,
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, for the extra.
yeah, he's gave me a weird one
Yeah,
there.
it's okay.
I'm very specific. He's literally gone for the extra power predictions straight away. But I'm sure I'll get more boring predictions throughout the season from different family members. For example, I will ask my little sister at one point, and the only thing she knows about F1 is the Charles Leclerc going, "He was just a racing incident." She
Okay.
loves that video.
So, you seem to have a more F1 oriented family. I have like 3 family members I could use, potentially 4. If,
Oh,
finally.
I'll be honest. I have quite a few, but that's just because I have a huge family. But I am going to go to the dredges. I'm going to make sure to use every single, even if they have no care about F1, I'm going to make sure to use every family member
Okay, we can make that. Uh, okay, I'll
because
try
it'd be
to do the
funny.
same, but I don't think I have a
Yeah, I
family.
don't think you have. Do you have 24 family members? My family's weird that way. I don't.
Yeah, I think I can use like 6 at most, and then make it
Yeah, fair enough.
for a piece for the entire season. So that could be doable. But I just don't think I could get 4 predictions for my other sister who doesn't care for Formula One at all. So
We'll put our sisters up against each other then.
yeah, okay. So the my first Emily bold prediction, coincidentally, also about Aston Martin, and
Ah,
in a very similar sense. It comes from my dad, who's been for Formula One longer than I have been alive. He was the fan
is it
of me.
longer than I've been alive?
Yeah, that's true as well.
Oh, damn.
He was
And that has
basically
been long.
he's been watching F1 like it was like 13 years old, which is yeah, like a decade before you were born. So
Holy
quite
moly.
long ago. His favorite drivers were like Mika Hakkinen, then Kimi Räikkönen, then Sebastian Vettel, and he is the newly crowned Max Verstappen fanboy as well. Uh,
To be
he just
fair, Mika Hakkinen, he goes for very Iceman, doesn't he?
yeah.
Mika Hakkinen was the same year that I was born.
Ooh, okay. Interesting.
His second world title, I think.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, he's now a huge Max Verstappen fan, so he's gonna like my predictions. And yeah, I've asked him to do my first extra family build prediction. In this case, he just said something so random that I didn't understand at first, but we have clarified it when I asked him more. So, specifically, Lance Stroll will finish more racing laps than Fernando Alonso during the Grand Prix.
Okay. I like it.
Okay, how do you like specify? Okay, that's like okay. Will Stroll will complete. Okay, that's the word. Complete more racing laps than Alonso. This is specified for the Grand Prix. So if they both
Okay.
don't start and both get 0, then it's not true.
Yes, true that. True that.
Okay.
Right. That is a good. I like that. I like how we both had Aston Martins, completely separate conversations, and they both landed on Aston Martins. That's crazy. Right. My extra bold prediction. I'm going out there. Well, I'm not going out. Well, maybe I am going out there. I've decided this is an extra bold prediction instead of an extra bold prediction, right? Because reasonably it could happen, but it's been a long time. So we are going to go with Lewis Hamilton to win the race.
Okay. I like that.
It's been so what the British Grand Prix 2 years ago, and then that's been the only one for so long. He didn't even get a podium last year. We're going out there with this one. We're truly going out for something just crazy. But yes, I hope it happens.
Those scenes would be unreal. Like people saying Lewis Hamilton winning in a Ferrari in 2026. Like you wouldn't have imagined that like 2 years ago, right? It's such
Oh
a
God, I would be so happy if he won his first. I won the championship. I won the I won British championship. It's fine. No, sorry, you're the British bias. I forgot.
yeah.
You said George Russell was in your top five drivers. That's British bias to me.
Uh, yeah. So, sorry. I have a lot of random biases, like a German bias, Brazilian bias, then Australian bias, then some British bias as well, and obviously monogamous bias in there. So quite a variety. Obviously, your top five drivers are all Brits, so can't match that
What?
energy.
Top six drivers are all British. Thank you.
Okay, my bad. Okay.
No
Extra.
mention of Ollie Behrman thus far. The only driver not to get a British shout out.
Wait, technically, are there six? Because wait,
Yeah, that's what I was saying. They are six.
yeah. So yeah, it's like five and a
I'm
half.
counting Alex. I'm counting Alex. Yeah.
Okay. Extra bold prediction. So this is where 3 points less than last year, but there's also one extra category then for the 10-point predictions that are going to be absolutely out there. And this one is extra bold, just not like that super extra bold. It's Hajar podium. In his first race for Red Bull, Hajar finishes on the podium after DNFing for like formation lap last year. That would be incredible.
I love it. Yeah, I'm very, very happy to see that. Very happy to see that. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Right, extra bold prediction. These are absolutely crazy, insane predictions that you would just not expect us to say. Right, these are going to be absolutely nuts predictions that just are out there, and it's we've literally only ever had one that came off, which was your what did you say? 15 points for Haas and oh no, 15 points for Sauber,
yeah.
and that was the race that Hulkenberg got his podium.
That was crazy.
You got very lucky there because Bortoleto retired.
What do you mean lucky? That was pure wheel knowledge. I knew it was going to happen.
He'd get his Lego trophy. My next, my pick for this is going to be. I really don't know. Okay, I'm going to go with this one because it came to my head. I'm going for Ferrari engine. Wait, I'm going to go for all Ferrari engine podium.
Okay.
I'm going out there.
Wow.
So that means an all Ferrari engine podium. It's an extra bold prediction. We've got to be nuts.
Do I see a Sergio Perez victory?
I forgot they were Ferrari. Honestly, I thought Audi were Ferrari until the last week. I was suddenly like, oh wait, they're not. They've got their own. But yes, I'm fully expecting for well, I'm not fully expecting, but let's say this is getting a cheeky Behrman shout in there because he was the only British driver missing from our board. So I needed to get him in there somehow. And all Ferrari engine podium. That's my prediction. Which would be nuts if all this hype around Mercedes for it not to be Mercedes. I know it could happen though. Ferrari are that good on the start, and we haven't even seen like full potential yet. So
Yeah.
if the Ferrari are that good at the start without full potential, we could be in for a crazy one.
I like thinking of who actually finished on the podium because obviously you have the two Ferraris, but then it's only Haas and Cadillac with the Ferrari engines. So it would be Ollie Behrman podium. That would be insane.
That would be nuts. Yeah, well, yeah, it's pretty much Behrman or Ocon, because yeah, I don't believe the Cadillac are suddenly gonna find face.
Imagine the season Sergio Perez winning the Australian Grand Prix.
Oh, I'd be very happy.
That would absolutely turn the world upside down. Probably even stop World War III that's on the horizon. Yeah, who knows? Okay, extra bold prediction. I was thinking about this a lot, and I have no idea if it's like extra bold enough even because it's like extremely specific, but also I don't know if it would count, but I'll try it. Okay, it's okay. I have to like think of a actual defining number. Give me a second. Okay. Uh, so it's a double Audi points with Hulkenberg P9, Bortoleto P. No, that's not Bottas. Sorry, my bad. Bortoleto P10, one less than 1 second apart in the end, at the finish line. Extremely specific, extremely random, but I just had this like the first idea that popped in my head, and I thought like extra bull, like something completely random that makes no sense and probably isn't gonna happen at all. But I just went with it. And I specified with the 1 second, less than 1 second apart in the end, in the finish line, because it is like this is like one in the bajillion chess actually happening. But yeah, I don't know if I would actually like be happy with it. Probably yes, because Audi and our point, probably yeah. But if I were to use my extra bold prediction powers once a season, and I have the granted power to actually like change the laws of physics to give Hulkenberg a podium, I would probably do it in like the middle of the season. So yeah, this is not gonna
The
happen.
British Grand Prix again.
Potentially, yeah.
Surely it'd be the Grand Prix you're at, right?
Mm,
I can't remember if you're not going to one this year.
I'm going to Austria this year.
There you go.
Again. Yeah,
That's the one, right?
yeah,
That's the one you won in first place
yeah.
in that Grand Prix.
Yeah, you see that extra bold prediction Hulkenberg P1 for Austria. You see it, right?
And I
Okay.
respect it.
Okay. Do I have to specify more, or do you think it's fine
No, I
for
think that's good
extra?
enough.
Because
I think I'm pretty happy with that.
I don't even know.
Especially because Audi don't seem like the quickest of teams
Right,
either.
because so much would have to happen for this to happen. I don't even know if it's like I don't know. Because it's realistic, even like even if there's an alternate reality if this happens, but probably there is. I don't know. We'll see. All Ferrari Pagipodi is pretty crazy as well. Like these are the extra bold, and I'm gonna like them throughout this year for sure.
Nice. Okay, and that is the end. That we have reached the end of our predictions. These are amazing to do, and I'm very glad that this season we're going to do it. We do have behind the scenes. We should reveal. I've moved jobs, so it's become trickier for us to record. But we're going to try and do it all season as much as we can, and hopefully there'll be some times when I'm free to do a little recording as well. But I'm very grateful for you, Sorgun, for having me on and for another year because I love your company.
Thank you so much. You know just how much I appreciate you and your company as well. It's gonna be a lot of fun this season, and I'm super excited to see all our predictions completely wrong, or alternatively right. Come the end
Right.
of the Sunday race, and yeah, I can't wait. It's finally F1's back, and I'm gonna share the season with you all, watching, listening, anything. We all appreciate you so much, and gonna let Ajax do the outro.
Well, let's have another wonderful season. Leave your predictions in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, peace.
Peace.